Virgo. So, week commencing the 6th, take you through to about the 13th. So, Spirit giving me the young ones. But they also said about the TV show, the young ones, which was mature students. So some of you may be going back to university at an older age to study something. And with or without gaining the qualification, you will meet good friends, new friends, a new tribe. So do so. So what does Virgo need to know, please, Spirit? Yours is the Hermit card. The Hermit is someone that will walk away from everything they know to find themselves, leaving behind families, past, riches, whatever it is, and not looking back. Like the Buddha. In the reverse, it's someone who's concentrating only on the finances and career, stability, etc. So thankfully, you're not wasting your time on career and finances. You're deciding to make your life the best it can be. Spirit are telling you, you will not walk this journey alone. You will have someone in spirit or someone in the flesh to walk beside you. I was born 1965, plus or minus 12, February to February, twice may be involved. Things are changing for the better. The Wheel of Fortune turns in your favour. But you are impatient for things to start moving. Number 10 is massively important in a positive way. If you're impatient, you may miss an opportunity, a chance of a new home, a new life, a new situation. There is a water sign child, perhaps, that's turned their back on you, or love has left the building. There's no offers of love, there's no messages of love. But things are not what they seem. If it looks bad, it isn't. If it looks good, it isn't. You are in the nightmare before the ending, the death, the passing. Something is about to end. And you are no longer sacrificing yourself for others who are ungrateful. You're not playing the martyr or the victim anymore, or letting anyone else do it either. You're putting your boundaries in place, and you're not saying yes when you really mean no. Because that's just breeds contempt. It's a karmic situation where there are secrets and hidden enemies. The number 4 is important, and the number 12. It won't seem like it, but it's a blessing in disguise. So come off the cross, because people need the wood. So it seems like around the 10th to the 12th is an important time, unless you know somebody born on those dates. But try to guard against impatience, and don't miss an opportunity. If it comes your way, grab it. Nine weeks is mentioned. Overthinking things, possibly bad dreams, but it's your inner voice trying to speak to you. Listen carefully. So 10 is positive, 12 won't seem like it, but it's positive also. It's a negative energy that turns around. So, someone's been getting away with something for far too long, probably in broad daylight, taking the credit for everything, stealing from you whatever is important. It could be your self-respect, it could be finance, it could be anything. But somebody has been doing this for a very long time and you've found them out. There will be communications, possibly from someone in uniform, a younger energy, a darker complexion, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn perhaps. Could be you, but there is communication and it's positive about finances or money. There is a Leo energy, Queen of Wands. Unlike all the other cards where the Leo is being controlled, this is a Leo that has no one controlling them. They demand their worth. They know what they're worth. And financially, they are prosperous. But there is fire sign energy that's got its head stuck in the sand like the ostrich, refusing to see things. There's lack of commitment. There's no movement forwards. It's going nowhere at the minute. There are issues from your childhood. Perhaps for some of you it's child abuse. There's children. It's all negative energy, looking back on the past and without the rose-tinted glasses. Problems with a car, a vehicle, mechanical problems, speeding tickets, parking fines. Those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Could be accidents here, ambulances and fire engines, so be careful when you're driving. But there is issues with the breasts, the womb, the home and the ancestors. You don't need to try and control this, just go with the flow. The moon is mentioned, it was mentioned in the dailies as well. Torn between two properties, two peoples, two situations, between what you should do and what you want to do. Do what's best for you. Either path isn't going to be easy, so choose what's best for you. Those born on the 18th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Things are becoming crystal clear. You may be ping-ponging between two properties, looking after elderly parents or grandchildren, but you need to walk away. No doubt about it. Take action now. You may be a Leo, Virgo, Cusper. You are strong enough for this. You are expressing yourself well. Straighten your back and look the world straight in the eye. Yeah, there's no time to rest on your laurels. You're going to have to fight this. There will be, like I said, options. Not knowing which way to go next. There'll be a lot of options, so don't worry. Somebody born 1988 plus or minus 12, February to February may be there. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You can make this work. You will be fine. But there's that 7 of Swords again. Whatever you get, someone will try to take it from you. So defend it at all costs. Somebody's been trying to get away with things for a very long time and taking the credit. This has been a heavy burden for you to carry. You've been fumbling about in the fog. It's time to release that burden. That's you in all your glory. You were generous, you were kind, you were motherly. Even as a man, you were very generous. But it could also be a female in uniform, somebody with a darker complexion, a good friend and a generous one. You've made a decision now. You're no longer in denial. You're sure of your facts. And it brings about a whole new beginning. 9 months is mentioned, perhaps the birth or conception of a child. The answer is yes to any question that you have. And we have the 21, which is something that, a chapter that isn't over but needs to be. Bring about this conclusion in the best way you can possibly do. Those born on the 21st, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. The ego, the Aries, the divine masculine is mentioned. It's time to bring this full circle and sort this out, or you can't travel to the object of your desire, be they things, people or events. So a gentleman will be mourning the loss of something or someone, because that's gender specific. Someone has brought ruin to the door, dishonour. Travel is indicated somebody is travelling to you or you to them. There are problems within the home and family life, perhaps repairs need doing. And we have both the female and the male mourning the loss of something. Someone's drinking too much, drowning the sorrows, perhaps the gentleman. But there is happiness in love coming. Someone who works within the home for people, a joiner, electrician, a plumber, etc. is coming into your life or is in your life and is a positive energy. And you're beginning the birth of a child. You're being reborn, if you like. There is a grieving process, a time to go through, but this is over. Yeah, don't think about it too much, don't overthink things. Just make a decision. Find your own tribe. You may have to leave an old one, say goodbye to children, etc. You are meant for greater things. The giraffe has a long neck so it can reach the highest branches. You can survive this. That's my Gloria Gaynor card. There will be milk and honey at the end of it, so don't stress. Be fair if you can in everything and be seen to be fair. You're not going backwards, you're going around and up. So if you feel like you're taking steps backwards, you're not. And there's your regeneration. You have to raise things to the ground to begin again, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. It is time to go. You made the right decision, but you will be spied upon, and there is lies and deceit. It's time for a new life. Abundance will come your way. The number 7 is massively important. And we did have 7 or the 25 mentioned with the Chariot, but it does mean delays with cars, travel, etc. and mechanical problems, stuff like that. Number 7. The Wheel of Fortune, which you had, is a change, or it was in the daily. I'm not sure whether it was yours or the daily, but it is a change for the better. Your life is about to change. The lips are the wise, are like the doors of a cabinet, and you have a cabinet there with hidden money. Or was that the daily read? Not sure. Anyway, no sooner are they opened, but treasures will pour out before thee. You have the sign of the Ankh, which is protection and luck, and good health. Expect doors to swing open by far the largest and the most magnanimous of all the heavenly bodies in the solar system. Jupiter was referred to as the king of all gods. The brightest star, because of Jupiter's immensity, it is one of the easiest planets to see with the naked eye. It rules Sagittarius, the centaur. Jupiter has a dual role of being half human and half beast. So Sagittarius may be in this situation, or it may be an energy within you or in your chart somewhere. It represents the father and what you have inherited from your father. With the energy of Jupiter enters your reading, you can be assured that luck is on your side. Fortune shines on you, and you are being given not only a gift, but a lift. If not divine help, blocks will be removed as you wield influence through your own positivity and goodwill. This is certainly an astrological lucky break, but you won't be able to kick back and rest on your laurels. Instead, you will be required to fight. Where is he? There he is. And attend to what's been set into place and keep the positivity and attention flowing. You must continue to nurture the energies to the projects or events you have started. Otherwise, it will fall into entropy and decay. When it comes to providence and fortune, there is always payment due. So yes, you will have to pay a price for this, but stick to your decision and go forward. Some toil or sacrifice will be asked on your part, so keep this in mind. You are on your way, just don't neglect things or become lax in your endeavours, which are traits of Jupiter as well, meaning the possibility of taking important matters for granted. Because Jupiter can make you feel happy and complacent, you may have to watch out for weight gain and for other ways to indulge yourself and others. It's important to keep a watchful eye and not skim over the details of any matter. Jupiter is strongly tied to the law and ideas of fairness, so to be fair. You may find your opinions and convictions rather strong at this present time, and Jupiter represents largesse, so try not to become overbearing, as this attitude could sabotage all you've worked for. If you feel at the moment that you're in a dark period of time and you've drawn this card, be assured that blessings are on their way, doors are opening, and with generosity and in faith it is time to walk through them. The Jupiter card gives a positive spin to any reading. Keep this in mind regardless of the surrounding cards. Expansion, the wide open range, moving on to better things, greener pastures, fortune, the lifting of obstacles, respite after a time of stress or turmoil, the high road, opulent objects, indulgence, the payoff, drunkards, recreational drugs, we've got the drunkards there, haven't we? Being excessive, being generous, showing generosity, humour, be queenly or kingly, benevolent ruler, religion, spiritual ideas, spiritual quests, scriptures, religious texts, the higher mind, wanting to see the meaning behind your life, churches, priests and Catholic Church, astrologers, places of learning such as universities, what did I say? Schooling, teachers, the law, being free, having a purpose, openness, showing tolerance, being all-inclusive, honour, having gratitude, having goodwill, the colours violet, purple and royal blue. Large animals, especially large dogs and horses, so those born 1970 and 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February. And farms. A change of luck, fortune favours you, high ideals, a sense of purpose. You do have the strength to go on. Thanks for listening.